Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 19 career mode here today on the channel. Welcome to Saving Stoke City. Welcome back to the Saving series. A full season of career mode in one video with an emphasis of being ruthless in the transfer market, in our tactics and trying to win as much silverware as possible and the quickest amount of time. In today's video, we're going to be playing against the top English sides and European and trying to win against our rivals and try and get to as many cup finals as possible, with the main objective of trying to win the UEFA Champions League. So, if you like the sound of that, if you like the sound of Saving Stoke City, please feel free to leave the video a like and let me know in the comments other saving career modes you would like me to do. But also feel free to leave a dislike if you would rather see another career mode played. So in today's video, we're going to say, we're going to have 2-3 seasons here today. And let's get stuck into Saving Stoke City. Now, the joke with Stoke over the previous years was Sexy Stoke-alona, where they signed a lot of former Barcelona players. I'd like to bring a lot of Barcelona players in, along with former Stoke City players. So I've made the decision to splash the cash to sign Lozano, the Mexican, 22 years of age, from Ajax. He's 83 overall and has a huge potential. I also made the decision to sign the Irish traitor, the English international now, Declan Rice, the defensive midfielder. I'm going to play more as a centre-back. The 19-year-old is going to be playing with us. So, in our first season, the main objective is to get automatically promoted to the Premier League and try and win the championship. I've also gone out and signed Maitland-Niles, who is going to be a very important squad player, especially if we go 3 seasons deep in today's video. He can play central midfield, right back, defense. He's a very crucial and strong career mode player. I do recommend him. He's got a really good potential and he's a very good utility English player, born and bred. I've also made the decision to sign Sheparenko. I think that's how you say his name. He's Ukrainian. He's worth £7.5 million and we picked him up for 5.3, which I think is quite astounding as well. Bring him from the Far East in Russia. So hopefully by Season 2 we can make top 4, strengthen our side further, and try and win a piece of silverware. If we could go for a cup run this year in the championship, that would be phenomenal, but I feel like it's sort of wishful thinking. So we're going to play a 4-3-3. We've got Ince, Vokes, Allen, Lozano. We've also got Mbula there as well. We've brought back a couple players from loan. I've also brought back Kieran. Is it Kieran? I think it's Kevin. Maybe it's Kevin Vimmer. Anyway, he's piling up with Declan Rice. We've got a lot of good goalkeepers as well. We've got Jack Butland, Bojan, Afobe on the bench as well. So after one full season with Stoke City, we managed to get promoted. After playing one full season, we managed to get promoted by just a measly point. West Brom and Leeds getting promoted to the Premier League. Actually, it's a playoff, isn't it, between third? So West Brom and myself get automatically promoted. Okay. Well, I would have loved to see Leeds in the Premier League, but we'll just sort of have to see how they do. So after one full season, the only piece of silverware we won was the league. West Ham won the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup is still to play for. We did win our free, what is it called? Yeah, just like pre-season cup, that's what it's called. Sam Vokes managed to score 22 goals for Stoke and was the top goal scorer there. Lozano picking up a whopping 14 assists, and he's really accustomed to English life quite well. Looking through our further stats before we get stuck into the Premier League, McLean managed to score 12. I think he was a former West Brom player. Phobie with 9 as well, and Lozano's gone up to an 83 overall player. Jack Butland's now 21, and Mbula's gone up to a 76. Unfortunately, Joe Allen has a red card. Rice, Vimmer and Vokes slowly but surely going up in stats, and Sharpenenko has actually gone up a +2 as well. So hopefully when we get to our sort of final seasons, he'll really shoot up. So welcome to the start of Season 2. We are officially in the Premier League. So, like I said in Season 2, our main objective is to make top 4, but really our minimum would be European football. We've got a very strong squad, especially with Jack Butland in goal, and we've got 74 million in the bank, so splash the cash, improve our squad, and bring in some new players. So, here's a couple of players on my shortlist. I need another goal scorer here. Vokes is good, but he's not Premier League proven. So I was either going for Richarlison. I was actually going for Belotti. As stats-wise, if you guys are part of the sort of stat community, he had a phenomenal conversion rate a couple of seasons ago when he was playing with Torino. He was scoring with his left, his right, with his head. He had a crazy, what's it called? Predicted goals or whatever it's called, like the probability of scoring. He had a crazy amount. But, funnily enough for me, he spent one full season at Arsenal, so he's actually Premier League proven. I've made the decision to take the gamble on Mendy. Now, he is an injury-prone player, but that sort of goes out the window in career mode, so we're able to pick him up for a decent fee, £25 million. The former Man City man will sort of suit my 4-3-3 attacking high-octane playing style. And I've also gone out and signed Lookman as well, a youngster who can play up forward for us for £12.5 million. Englishman as well, 21 years of age, the former Everton man, stands at a whopping 5'9". He's going to be sort of my rotational left-sided player. An Englishman through and through. I've also received a whopping £62 million bid for Lozano, which I have rejected, but it's always in career mode. You're actually always better off selling your players because the financial, you're always better off selling the players if you get a crazy fee and bringing in someone else, because money is actually worth more than the player in career mode, because we could find an identical player basically and still make a profit of maybe between £5,000 to £10,000, if you know what I'm sort of saying. But here's the squad. We're playing a 4-3-3. Vokes is going to go back to that rotational position on the bench now, and Belotti is going to be taking the main target man. I want to have a strong, tall target man, a little bit more technical than like your Peter Crouch, but Belotti, Lookman and Lozano will do. So after one full season with Stoke City playing in the Premier League, I don't believe this. I don't often do this in my saving career modes. We had a phenomenal season. We won the Premier League in Season 2, and that is thanks to the main man, Belotti. We won by 3 points ahead of Manchester United, Manchester City in 3rd, Liverpool in 4th, Chelsea in 5th, Spurs in 6th, Burnley in 7th, and Arsenal in 8th. After 24 wins, we had 9 draws and 15 losses. Looking at Manchester United, they managed to keep... the problem with them is, they only had 2 losses, but we had 15. Newcastle finished in 9th, West Ham in 11th, Watford, West Brom, and Aston Villa were relegated. But we've managed to secure our Premier League, and we also managed to win the Carabao Cup against our promoted brethren, you could say. West Brom, 5-4, and we had an incredibly easy cup run, beating Hull in the round of 4 there, which is really good. Aston Villa in the round of 3, and we also won our pre-season cups back-to-back. I can't recommend trying to go for them enough. You can pick up a really nice piece of a cash bonus there. So, Manchester City, myself, United have Champions League football for next season. So, Belotti shot up to an 85 overall. Lozano as well. Mendy's 85 rated as well, along with Jack Butland. So, we've had a pretty easy career mode so far due to the fact of Jack Butland in goal. He is if you've got a phenomenal goalkeeper in career mode, he can really save you in a lot of tricky situations. So, after 2 full seasons with Stoke, we have one piece of silverware. In the one piece of title winning silverware in the Premier League, and then we've also won the Carabao Cup. Belotti scoring a whopping 15 goals this season. Unfortunately, Immobile picked up the top goal scorer, but an astounding victory if I do say so myself. So, starting Season 3 now, we're going to play a couple matches here today. Now that we're in the Premier League, can we defend our title back-to-back? We have a whopping £144 million in the bank. Let's get stuck into Season 3 of Saving Stoke City. So, our first signing on the list was to bring in some squad depth and bring back a former player. Shaqiri, 23 years of age, is still yet to win the Premier League, and hopefully we can do that with him. Because we all know Liverpool aren't winning the league anytime soon. In career mode or in real life. I kid. I reckon they're going to bottle it. We've also made the decision to sign James Rodriguez. Now, James Rodriguez is an interesting player. Hasn't really found a home after that phenomenal season he had. Well, it wasn't really a season. He played alright at Monaco and Porto, but it was more so his international performances for Colombia in the 2014, or was it 15? 2014 it must have been, World Cup. I've also made the decision to re-sign technically a former player, Kurt Zouma, who went out on loan to Stoke City from Chelsea some time ago, 25 years of age now, standing at 82 overall, partnering up with Wimmer, rotating with Declan Rice, is a very strong player. I've also gone out and splashed the cash on Sancho. Jadon Sancho has been tearing up the Bundesliga this year for Manchester City. Well, he's a Manchester City graduate, but he plays for Dortmund now, of course. He's been tearing it up, but after 3 full seasons, he has shot up in stats and is keen to come back to England. Manchester City also accept a £23 million bid for Phil Foden. We're building a very strong English core as we had to sort of go out and sign some foreign players in sort of previous seasons. We can bring a strong English core in and make Stoke great again. So we're going to be playing a 4-3-3 this season. Belotti's going to be up top, Lozano on the left, Shaqiri on the right, James Rodriguez in the attacking midfield position, Phil Foden and Sancho there with the ability to go forward playing on the right-hand side. Milton and Niles is my right back, Rice, Zouma and Mendy, and Jack Butland in goal. We have Vokes on the bench, Mbula, Wimmer, Afobe and Shaparenko on the bench as well. We have splashed the cash here and spent our whopping £140 million. James Rodriguez now has a home, and all of these players have some small link to Stoke, well, I like to, apart from probably James and Sancho and Foden, apart from being English. So, let's get stuck into Season 3 now in our first couple of matches. Okay, guys, welcome to the Premier League. Welcome to Season 3, our first match we're going to be showing here today. We're going to be playing against Chelsea. 12 matches in the Premier League so far. Crystal Palace are leading, followed by Liverpool and Chelsea in third. We have the opportunity to leapfrog Chelsea into their third spot. We're both drawing on 26 points. Now we're going to be playing Chelsea at home at the... it's the Bet365 stadium, isn't it, in real life? I believe the gambling license isn't allowed in FIFA 19, which is understandable, of course. And then we're going to be playing Kevin Wimmer as our left back. So, let's get stuck into it. Unfortunately, Mendy is ineligible. Typical, if I do say. So we're going to have to pull him back there. He's got a red card. But we're still very much fighting fit. The Austrian international was heavily linked to Man City a few seasons ago, but that deal didn't go through. Regardless, let's get stuck into Chelsea. Okay, guys, welcome to Season 3 of the Stoke City career mode. We've got a lot of things to prove. In Season 1, we won the championship. We went back-to-back with our titles. I don't know. It's still a bit of an accomplishment winning the championship, but overall it's the Premier League. We won the Carabao Cup. We won the Premier League last year. We did the double, and we have the opportunity this season to go back-to-back. I really want to focus on the UEFA Champions League, but going deep into the Premier League as well. So let's have a look at Chelsea's sides. 3 seasons into the future, they have Siemdu, they have Rudiger, Rodriguez, Bakayoko is now back from his loan at Milan. They've also signed the Rodrigo, the Milan left back as well. So 3 seasons in, Belotti is firing. He's a quality player. Shaqiri on the right-hand side, couldn't get the shot away. Maitland-Niles, Sancho to Belotti, Belotti to James Rodriguez, James makes it 1-0, 12 minutes in, scores a crucial goal for Stoke City there in their Season 3 title push, celebrating with his Spanish-speaking counterpart, Lozano from Ajax. But James Rodriguez in the attacking midfield position. James at home for his 5th goal of the season. Go on, James. Sancho back at it again. Sancho finds Rodriguez, and he gets tied up on his feet. Belotti, the Italian target man. He's really a Stoke City player through and through now. Maitland-Niles wins the cross. Oh, shit. Sancho sees Belotti on the run. Burning Rudiger. Oh, my God. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. We need to kill off this match. Who do we have on the bench? That could be useful. Vokes is probably not a bad shout. Afobe's quite good as well. Let's bring on Vokes. He's been a very loyal Stoke City player. And let's bring on the Ukrainian as well. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. She's all over Red Rover. We managed to scrape a 1-0 victory here today against Chelsea. And that's what champions are made of. Picking up the win with a very limited amount of chances. 1-0. Okay, guys, moving on to the second match of today's video. We're currently first in the Premier League now. Fast forwarding, we are currently sitting on 18 games played. And to secure and continue our back-to-back title push, we face Manchester United here today. So we're coming off a good run in the Premier League. A good string of victories, and the largest coming against Chelsea, winning 1-0. But let's face Manchester United 3 seasons in the future and see how they perform. But they haven't got David De Gea in goal. Wow, he must have left. We're currently leading the scoring by just 1 goal, but Lozano, man, he has rocketed up in stats. That £62 million bid looks like a rip-off from Atletico Madrid. So, we're facing Manchester United here today, and they're having a goalkeeper crisis. Putting in oh my God, what is this squad? Gardner as well, Lingard, Lukaku, Sanchez, only the sort of recognisable former starting 11. Okay. Lozano burning Dalot. Oh, Lozano puts it just wide. I feel like we're facing the Manchester United under-23s backline. Maybe they're incredibly prone to injury. Like the real-life Manchester United squad facing Paris Saint-Germain in the next leg of the UEFA Champions League. Sancho pushing away here. Lingard on the ball. Pogba. Lukaku! Oh, it goes just wide. Manchester United 3 seasons in are still putting up a fight, and it's Mitchell to score a screamer out of nowhere. It's 1-0. The former champions Stoke City are down to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's under-23s Manchester United squad in the Premier League. Holy crap! Mitchell with a sensational... Oh, that's some bullshit, man. How the fuck? He is still incredibly lowly rated. Look at this volley! Oh! Absolutely leathers it. Puts his laces through it. Cool, calm, and collected. That's chat shit get banged. That's the AI for you. Lozano. James. Waiting for oncoming runners. Shaqiri scores at Stoke City once again on that right-hand side. What a goal from the young Switzerland man. 1-1, or the Switzerland international rather. I'm not going to dive into his international eligibility here today. But 1-1 for Shaqiri. 2 goals. Good on ya. Lukaku on the ball. Zuma absolutely does him there. James. Belotti. Finds Lozano. Lozano. 1-on-1 in the 52nd minute. Finish it! Oh, Santiago Munez. What are you doing? I like to sort of mould him into that sort of player on the left-hand side. Or Sanchez. Oh, I need to rewatch those movies, man. The amount of assists Gavin Harris sets up for him is just ridiculous in those two movies. Sanchez. Okay, Pogba intercepts there. Gardner. Oh, he just got slammed. Man, it is really just back. It's neck and neck in this match. 1-1 against United. We've got to be doing a lot better than that. Mitchell, after scoring a screamer earlier on, is pushing up the pitch. Oh, but Declan Rice, England's #1 centre-back, intercepts. Oh, and Foden gets dispossessed. Man, United are relentless here. Sanchez with a sizzler. He goes wide. Lukaku. Sanchez. 3 seasons in. Do you reckon he's going to be playing for United? I don't think so. Jesus, Jack Butland. That's a phenomenal save. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. We need to clinch a victory here, but also we don't want to be overly exposed. Sharpenenko has gone up to an 80 overall player now. We've still got the likes of Vokes on the bench, and Buller as well. So let's try and get some midfield solidity. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. A 1-1 draw over Manchester United is okay. They finished 3rd last season, and with that squad, we should have done better, but I couldn't really break down the squad. Hey, you win some, you lose some, and in this instant, you draw some. But to be fair, this goal here by Mitchell is fucking ridiculous as well. I'm surprised Jack Butland didn't get anything on it. Okay, we're currently 25 matches into the Premier League. We're still currently leading the table, only by a point. Spurs and Liverpool very close behind. Chelsea in 5th. Leicester in, I don't know where they are actually, but I meant to say Crystal Palace. They are trailing behind. But we're going to be facing Leicester City here today. A rivalry between the two clubs. It's always good to host Leicester at Stoke City. Okay guys, welcome to, this will be the 3rd match I'm showing in Season 3. We're facing Brendan Rodgers, new Leicester City. We're facing the Foxes here today. So, we're currently sitting in 1st in the Premier League with 25 games played. And if we can beat Leicester here today, they're probably one of our closest rivals. We have the Potters. So, let's get stuck into the Foxes here today. So, 3 seasons in, how are Leicester faring after their fairy tale? So, they've still got our Brighton on the left-hand side. Crack up. So, in goal, they still have Schmeichel. They have Piera, Evans, Elder, Kondogbia, and Ndidi, Prowse, Maddison. A very strong and competitive Premier League side. Interesting. Sancho. Belotti. 3rd season in the Premier League now. Shaqiri hammers it. It's still 0-0. Rice hunting to close this down. Very high up the pitch. Lozano dispossesses to Shaqiri. Oh, I love seeing Shaqiri score in a Stoke City kit. 1-0. The former Liverpool and Stoke into Milan. Bayern Munich man makes it 1-0 with a header out of nowhere just before the 6 minutes, scoring his 4th goal of the Premier League campaign. Leicester trying to build something up from central midfield. James Rodriguez sees Sancho. Sancho holding up Bell. Whoa, double Ronaldo chops and finishes. Oh, it's Sancho, the former Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund man. Oh my God. It's 2-0 just before the 25th there. Double Ronaldo chop. Nearly fluffs it up. But Belotti and James Rodriguez come and celebrate with the man. Oh, fantastic scenes there playing on the right-hand side of midfield. Look at that. Nearly gets caught but hammers it past Kasper Schmeichel for his 4th goal of the Premier League. Sancho, good on ya. Playing for sexy Stoke Alona. Lozano. Nah, couldn't get the shot away. Shaqiri. Whew. Venomous volley. Phil Foden. waiting for oncoming runners. Sancho, Belotti turns his man. Had a pretty good season at Arsenal as well when he played for them in Season 1, coming from Turin. But he's been really competitive for us back to back. I just love, he like embodies Stoke, a very strong and tough target man. Sancho whips it into Lozano, and the Mexican puts it wide. Rodriguez, Sancho, Declan Rice, Shaqiri, Rodriguez, Sancho turns his man. Phil Foden at the edge of the area. Oh my God. Belotti finds Lozano on the left-hand side. 2-0 on the counter-attack. Lozano finishes. It's a poor finish. James Rodriguez from the corner kick finds Declan Rice. Sancho at the edge of the area. He can't score his second. Man, it is just all one-way traffic in this match. But they've got some minor consolation attack here. Come on, close this down. We've got a good defense. Jack Barlin in goal, man. Unstoppable. All right, it's time to make some substitutions here now. Let's bring on Vokes as well. Now let's bring on the Ukrainian. Yeah, let's keep Lozano on instead of Shaqiri. Had a little bit more stamina left. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've beaten one of our rivals, Leicester City, 2-0 here at home against Brendan Rodgers. But that looks like Puel. I guess it hasn't updated just yet. But hopefully that has consolidated our Premier League title for this year. You guys just have to wait to find out. So, after 3 full seasons playing as Stoke, we've won 2 back-to-back Premier League titles. I don't often do this in my Saving series, but this was a very strong and competitive squad. I feel like we had a very strong core. We won the Premier League with less points than we did last season. Man City, Spurs, Liverpool making Champions League football, while Manchester United finished in 7th, Chelsea in 8th, and Crystal Palace, unlikely to finish in 5th and pick up a European spot at the start of the season. They've gone and bloody done it. Bournemouth, Huddersfield getting relegated as well. So, I'll show you guys my Champions League campaign as well. We won the Community Shield over Liverpool. Unfortunately, we were dumped out of the FA Cup, but we managed to win the Carabao Cup 2-1 over Liverpool. So we've made it a business of doing the double, but we've made it all the way to the Champions League final against Manchester City. Now, this is interesting because we've got a lot of actual former Manchester City players in Sancho and Phil Foden. We managed to win 1-0 in the second leg there over Atletico. We managed to beat Liverpool in the quarters as well. We also managed to beat PSG by drawing against them. And in our Group D, we managed to beat Spartak Moscow predominantly. Yeah, so we finished in second. Stoke City, it's not Stoke. Atletico Madrid managed to finish in first. So the the UEFA Champions League, that's it. Top goal scorer was Belotti, out of Messi, which is crazy, if I do say so myself. But Belotti has dragged us to 2 Premier League titles and to the Champions League as well. My players are just rocketing up in stats. Sancho is now 85 rated, Zuma 83, Foden only 82. Sharpenenko is 81 now. He has been a invaluable investment there for £5 million. I really do recommend the Ukrainian. He's very good on career mode. But guys, let's get stuck into the moment you've all been waiting for. After 3 full seasons with Stoke, we've made it all the way to the UEFA Champions League final against Manchester City. Okay guys, welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. 3 full seasons. Let's see who Manchester City are going to be fielding, who Pep Guardiola has brought in to improve his squad. In our first season, we won the Championship. In our second season, we won the Carabao Cup in the Premier League. We did the double back-to-back, but if we can win the treble here today, I'll officially say we have saved Stoke City for years of relegation and sort of Premier League and Championship mediocrity. So, let's see who they're playing. Royce in the midfield. That's an incredibly sort of outdated player there. Edison, Carvajal, Chiellini, Laporte, Douglas Luiz, Marco Reus. Some interesting and sort of uncharacteristic Man City signings there. But Sane and Sterling are massively rated. Oh my god, that's a poorly timed tackle. And have we given away Milton Niles there, giving away a yellow in the Champions League final pretty early on. But man, Sane, 90 rated. Oh my god. Jack Butland there with the save. On the counter-attack, Stoke trying to create something. High attacking 4-3-3. Lozano just has to hit it straight on at Edison because he got closed down. James, Foden, Lozano gets the ball into the box. Belotti! It's Belotti at the back post. Edison gets drawn out to close down the cross. It's 1-0 from Belotti. 2-1 from a phenomenal volley from the Italian international. It's Belotti to make it 1-0 in the UEFA Champions League final. Boom! Right into the top right there. Lozano, there is not much you can do better than that. Oh my god, and Edison, man. Goal wide open. Royce and Chiellini, I feel like they're two aging players we can expose in this match. And maybe Douglas Luiz as well. Belotti scores his 10th goal of the Champions League. Crazy. Laporte tries to win the header. Comes out to Chiellini as if he's still playing football. The dinosaur. Sterling over the top to Sane. Oh my god. How did that go in, man? You got to close that shit down. Manchester City answer in rapid fashion. It's 1-1. Just before the 27th minute there, it's Leroy Sane to score his another Champions League goal. Mendy pushing forward, the former Manchester City man. Lozano, eager to create something again. He cuts back. Lozano gets in the way of Mendy. Foden puts it on a plate for Sancho and can't quite cut it across the face. Rodriguez puts it into the box to Zuma, and it's saved on the line by Sandro there. Sancho can't quite curl it around. Royce. James. Sane! 2-1 is the scoreline. A huge morale boost for the citizens away in Germany here. 2-1. Leroy Sane, 90 rated, scores 2. James. Sancho can't get the shot away. Oh my god, that should have been a goal. How's that not even a corner? Belotti. Foden. Belotti! Ah, can't kill it around. Sancho. Shaqiri. Please. Shaqiri! Oh. Butland. 75 minutes have been played. And we're still not down and out for the count. What a ball from Phil Foden to Lozano. Please, FIFA gods. Ronaldo chop. Rodriguez. Shaqiri. Finish it. Shaqiri to bring it back to 2-2. Rides the motorbike all the way to Stoke. It's 2-2 in the 84th minute there. Man, we're still relying on Shaqiri. Oh my god. Oh no. In the dying moments. 88. Belotti finds Lozano. 90 minutes. This must be our last counter-attack. Lozano to James. Trampet. Sweaty goal! Oh my days. With 2 minutes remaining, it's James Rodriguez. The homeless man can't find a home anywhere. From Porto to Monaco to Real to Bayern. He has won the UEFA Champions League in one fell swoop there. 3-2. Leroy Sané was prolific, but never fear, guys. James Rodriguez is here, scoring his 5th goal of the UEFA Champions League campaign. Oh my god, they were pushing forward as well. A nice little flick on. He started the attack. 3-2. And that's it. She's all over, Red Rover. The full-time whistle has blown, and we've won the UEFA Champions League final. We have officially, in my books, saved Stoke City. Thank you guys for watching this career mode series. Let me know in the comment section down below other saving career modes you would like to see, and please go and thumbs up other people's comments. If you want to see that, feel free to dislike those comments as well. And yeah, if you didn't enjoy seeing Stoke City being saved, feel free to leave a dislike. But stay tuned for more videos on the channel. We've got a lot more saving career modes as well to come. So we'll go through the stats as well for Saving Stoke. But this has been one of my most prolific and definitely highest sort of achieving ones. I don't think we've done much better than this within 3 seasons. It's a very, very strong squad. I can't attribute all my success to my signings, but there's a very strong, solid foundation from my previous regime. If you don't have to go splash the cash on a goalkeeper, it's very, very crucial in career mode, especially like with Jack Butland. Man, he is a England international. He's going to get a lot of game times with them. And in career mode, he just absolutely rockets up in stats. And he's the captain there, of course, lifting the Champions League trophy away in Germany. What a journey. What a Saving Stoke City series. So, let's dive into some stats. You guys are always curious to see out this sort of part of the video. You might as well pause and have a look at your favourite players' growth and in-depth stats as well. So, we managed to win 3 league titles, 2 domestic cups, 1 continental. After 177 matches played, we managed to win 112, we drew 43, and we lost a measly 22. We had a crazy goal conversion rate of 298 as well, and I'm still only on 25k a year. I kind of wish you could sort of spend that maybe for club bonuses. Our biggest win was against Brentford. Our biggest loss was against Atletico Madrid in the group stage of the Champions League 4-1, which did sting, but even finishing second, we still had a pretty potent and strong Champions League group and seed. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce